Hello and welcome to Ninqueso Live, episode 37. I am El Gran Queso, and I have not turned my little ring light on, and I am joined by the noisy scuttling person that is known as Miss Bree.
Hi, bestie. How are you?
I am good, thank you. I am good. I did warn you, you can't turn your mic down, but no, you just carry on banging and crashing in the background during the intro. Crash, bang, wallop.
Not to put too fine a point on it, I genuinely did just fall off my chair.
Well, you shouldn't be drunk before a stream, that's all I can say. Stop knocking back the bottles of vodka before we start, then you won't fall off your chair. CC Sports in the chat, welcome. I'm doing well today. I'm doing well. Tired but good. That's why there was no afternoon stream. I just couldn't get up.
Well, you know, we went out this morning, didn't we? We were out.
Yes, I was just about to go to sleep and Miss B was like, let's go for a walk. It's like 9 in the morning. I've not slept yet. Oh. So then I had to walk like nearly an hour to hers. We go on the walk. She like walks 5 minutes and just sits down for like 10 minutes. It's like, this isn't a walk.
Well,
this isn't a walk.
To rest on, that's all I can say.
This isn't a walk. But I did get a donut, so you know.
I bought you a donut. What more can you ask?
2 donuts.
2 donuts. Yeah, there'll be a weekend for that.
What?
Anyway, look, I've got my haircut. Look.
Ooh.
Still gone.
Ooh,
right?
Scary. Who are you?
I know, right?
Who are you?
Weird. But there we go.
So
Hi, everybody.
What have you been up to?
A bunch of stuff, actually. Bunch of stuff. I've been testing some like different games. I've done like bite-sized bits of like about 10 different games, and I'll have to review those next week. But I was like, I'm into my Game Pass, and I'm like just gonna have a little bite of it.
There's a game coming to Game Pass.
Like, a little bit like a game buffet.
There's a game coming to Game Pass that you might be interested in, because you like your SSX Tricky, don't you?
Yes.
There's a game coming called Steep, which is basically an open world mountain where you can like snowboard, ski, squirrel suit.
I love that. So for those who don't know, I actually have done a bit of skateboarding in my time. It ended with a very nasty anterior cruciate ligament injury, which was, bad. But yeah, I do like my skateboard, and I've done surfing, skateboarding, biking and all that. So I can see myself being into that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I play CC Sports says it's fun. So there you go.
Oh, right. Okay, cool, Cece. I'll give that a try and see what have you been playing, bestie?
What have I been playing? I've been snapping a lot. There's been a lot of Pokemon Snap going on in my life. I think we're at over 10 hours now. Oh, where is it? I've got something really cool. I don't know where it is. Oh, I wasn't prepared. I don't have it. Man, not good. But yeah. So I got Pokemon Snap, which was quite surprising, really, because it was like, I'll just go into Tesco's and get it. They'd sold out. I'll just walk over to Asda and get it. They'd sold out. Fine, I'll pay the extra £10 and get it from Game. They had sold out.
Rubbish.
I was forced to buy it digitally, which is really bad.
You hate digital copies.
But I did get these free stickers. Look at those free stickers. Look at them. Free stickers.
Free stickers.
I've got one of these whiteboard things as well that I can stick on something. And I got a poster as well. Gemma, welcome. Nice. But the best thing is, fill in for a moment. I'm just going to get something. Talk.
Oh. Well, we did have a bit of a discussion about that this morning, about your love of digital versus my love of actual games. And, well... The way that it kind of went is... to get on digital bad times, it's terrible, and then you got free stuff, so you kind of
it's like I had to get it from Nintendo, like the website, but at least they're giving away the free stuff that you would get for the physical pre-order as well. Let me just make sure I'm hiding my address, but it arrived in this box. I don't know if we can see this box. Let's pull back. See, it's just like a plain boring old box, yeah, but you open it. How cool is that?
That is
it's like,
cool.
Dude, Mario!
Oh my god. And you bought the digital copy and they mail you all the free stuff.
Yeah, they mail you the free stuff in a box that has got Mario on the inside. And it's kind of like, there's no reason they had to do that. There's no reason they have to pay extra to get a box like that, is there at all? Because that will be costing them extra. I thought that was really cool.
That's really nice. You know what? I think those little finishing things are sort of like It makes it such a nice experience that you go, yeah,
It is.
I want that.
And it was a surprise as well. It's like you open it, it's like, oh, I didn't expect this. Oh, and Pokemon Snap is very good. I would recommend Pokemon Snap if you want to play it.
Yeah.
It's fun for everyone. No knowledge of Pokemon is needed.
Gemma says she's got a new tattoo.
Yes, there's a picture up in the Discord.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't get that because I had quite a bit of work to do. So when I got back from the hairdressers at lunchtime, I just had tons of emails and phone calls to catch up on. So it was a bit like that this morning, but I've been even more like that this afternoon. So
Dear, I just slept. My alarm went off for my afternoon stream. I was like, I can't do this. I've only had 2 hours sleep. I need to sleep.
Bad time.
Cancel. No one commented, so no one's expecting it anyway because it was a bonus stream anyway. So meh, I say. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Lots of Pokemon Snap and my regular games, basically.
In that case, shall we do some quick news?
What, the kind of news that we don't really want to talk about, but before we should mention?
That's the kind.
That's the one. It's a Harry Potter sleeve. That's what she's got. But like I say, there is a picture in the Discord if you want to have a look. Oh, right. New Pokemon Snap tops the UK charts, which is not surprising because I couldn't find it anywhere. And that's just normally physical copies as well with the UK chart. It doesn't count digital. So I reckon it's done pretty well. Pretty well. This one, you might know this one. Some people might be like, what the hell? But Flashback 2 is in production. Do you remember Flashback?
I do, yeah.
It's getting a sequel after what, 30 years?
30 years, yeah. I mean, honestly, there have children been born in that time.
Many. A rumour, someone is reportedly developing a Mandalorian game.
I know, right? I'm so excited.
You'd expect it, really, the popularity of the programme. It seems like it's like something they should do. Konami is not attending E3, but it does have some key projects in the works. Yeah, exactly, key projects. Welcome, Bartlett. Super Mario Maker 2 players have now uploaded more than 26 million courses. That's a lot of courses for the game. Admittedly, probably like 25.5 million are absolute garbage, but it's still a good game. I recommend it. More people need to get on this the Super Mario Maker game. 343 says there are glorious plans afoot for Halo Infinite this summer. Glorious.
Anna says hello.
Anna, welcome. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And Nintendo will reportedly ramp up Switch output to 30 million units this financial year, which is a lot of Switches. And more importantly, the Xbox Mini Fridge will be widely available later this year, says an executive. So if you want yourself an Xbox Series X fridge, a mini one, not a big one, you're going to be able to get them next year. And that was the quick news. Dum dum dum. We need like an outro song, don't we, for the quick news?
Quick news.
We'll get that done one day.
I did say earlier today we were going to record some new songs with me doing background.
Nah, you said. You said. I was just like, oh God.
I have so much better voice than you.
Excuse me. Who stood on stage in front of 500 people with a solo song? Me.
Honestly, are we going to go?
Yes, it was Peter Pan, the British musical, but it was still a musical in front of paying customers. And who's been in Guys and Dolls? Me.
Who was in the Cheshire Choir?
I know someone from Cheshire. Anyway, moving on. The main news. Right. Eva, welcome. Oh, Eva likes your new haircut. Right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Epic. The Epic Apple lawsuits. Things have come to light through documents that have been submitted to the court and have been made public. And there is now even more sort of evidence that Phil Spencer really, really wants xCloud on the Nintendo Switch.
So the Epic versus Apple lawsuit, we've got quite a few stories about this. They're actually in court this week, aren't they? So stuff is coming out sort of day to day. I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, I should have muted you.
Sorry. So stuff is coming out from day to day. We've we're going to go over that. But this particular story is about Phil Spencer, who appears to be not a good one at the minute.
Well, she's dying. It's fine. Yes. So I know I've heard these rumors before that they want Game Pass on xCloud on the Switch.
Yeah.
I can't see it happening myself. I can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening.
It's like, what has Nintendo got to gain from it apart from a big paycheck from Microsoft? Okay.
Personally, I think the real secret that has really been revealed from this is Phil Spencer is actually quite a decent bloke, because some of the emails that have been coming out from this lawsuit, honestly, do these people talk to each other like they're sulky teenagers? They're very passive aggressive, unpleasant, and Phil Spencer's emails actually read like he's a human being and quite nice. I mean, one of the sentences here is like, I owe you a bunch of things and I'm behind. I apologise for that. Just got a lot going on, but that's not an excuse. And I'm like, dude, I can relate to you.
Yeah.
So I think that's his secret, is that Phil Spencer's actually quite, an ordinary, decent bloke. That's the biggest thing to come out of that. But yeah, I don't see Nintendo have got anything to gain by that.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I get it would be nice if it was on there. But the thing is, I've tried streaming like the game's Control is on Switch, and I couldn't play it at all. And I've got decent enough internet, but
yeah,
I don't think cloud gaming works for me at the moment. So, but we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I can't see it happening myself, but prove me wrong. But also, other things that came out was
so we've had an epic internal document here, which has what's it shown, Baron?
It has shown that they want Samus Aran in Fortnite. If you don't know who Samus Aran is, she is the main protagonist in the Metroid series. Do you like me using a big word there, protagonist?
That was pretty impressive, actually, Bessie.
So yeah, again, she's a Nintendo IP, so I can't see this happening at all. There was basically like
a discarded skin.
No, it's like fan art that they'd put together, because there was a bit in the documents where they had a picture of Master Chief, the guy from God of War, whatever his name is, I can't remember, and Samus Aran. Now, obviously, God of War and Halo have made it into Fortnite. Yes. So this is kind of why people are going, oh my God, that Samus Aran is going to be in there. But I think it's more like a wish list of people they would want in there. And they managed to get 2 of them. But I can't see Nintendo letting that IP go anywhere else. Sorry?
I saw another bit that says they were getting Ariana Grande in there. I was like, why?
Possibly. Oh, no. I've not plugged in the I've not plugged in the laptop. You can't see the pictures. Right.
Okay, so we don't think that's going to happen. And in the meantime,
I don't think that's going to happen.
Bestie pats around with the cables. I'm going to move on to the next.
The cables
story.
are done. There's the picture that they found. Look, that's Samus Aran, and that is definitely not Nintendo art.
Oh no, it's not. It's not at all, is it? Mm. So our next
my
story
computer
is
completely.
crossplay.
Sorry, CC Sport has got amazing news. My computer just completely crashed in online school. Let's go.
Love it.
That's the thing. Do you know what? If I was doing like online schooling back now, I really would just be like, do you know what? I'm just going to switch my computer off and say it crashed. Sorry, rubbish computer, it crashed. I'll be back tomorrow. I do not highly recommend that. Education is important.
Yeah. CC, are they still doing all lessons online in the States? Is it just your
I believe he said he goes in sometimes, like half the school goes in at some time, other half goes in.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
The cross-play controversy. You were going to move on to this.
Yeah, so crossplay. So this is to do with Sony.
Yes, it's not surprising because Sony were very hesitant to get on board with the crossplay last generation, probably because they were the most popular console. The generation before, they were all with it.
But come out in the Epic Apple testimony that's being in court, because Epic Games boss Tim Sweeney said in court that Sony is the only platform to have a policy that could potentially reward it with loyalties. if the ratio between a game's revenue and PlayStation playtime is disproportionate. So, yeah, if someone were primarily playing on PlayStation but paying on iPhone, it might trigger compensation. So that's what they've gone into in court. So obviously, this is all coming out as part of that.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Bestie?
I mean, I get it. They're a business. They want money, and if they feeling that people are going to be spending money on other revenues, because obviously, if you buy something on the PlayStation Store, PlayStation get 30% cut. So if you're playing the same game in other platforms, they're missing out on that cut. Say you're like, because I can kind of understand, because it's all linked. I mean, just because I understand doesn't mean I approve. Just because they're all linked, it's kind of like, you might just think to yourself, oh, what new... Because the way Fortnite works is there's new skins and stuff go into the shop like every day. So there's like a timer on them. So say you can't get to your PlayStation to switch it on. You might just get your phone out and just go in to buy, oh, I want this skin here, I'll buy that one. In which case I can see that they're losing money that way, and which is why they're like, oh, but obviously because they had such a big market share in the console space with the PS4 generation compared to the Xbox One, that's why they were in a position where they could do this, I think. And also they were like the hesitant people to get into crossplay. I just think just get a grip. You're making enough money. You know, it's like it's not good for the consumer, basically.
No, it's not.
But I get where they're coming from.
Yes, but
yeah, I know. It's business, and I think that's the thing that people have to remember. The corporations, they are not your friend. They are a business trying to make money. So, you know, and obviously the more money, the better, because they've got people to answer to as well.
Absolutely.
So if they suddenly notice...
Let's remember that any corporation in law is first and foremost accountable to their shareholders. So that's it.
Oh, sorry, Gemma, I didn't see your message. The guy who was arrested the other day, no evidence. No wonder people go in there. I'm so sorry about that, Gemma. Right. Okay, moving on.
All the juicy gossip from the Epic versus Apple lawsuit so far.
Yes, we have. There is like a list of everything that's come out. Tim Sweeney, the Epic CEO, was asked to describe how the Switch, and he said, "You can see I'm not a Switch player."
So he doesn't own a Switch, and the judge isn't a gamer apparently. There's just an awful lot going on.
Yeah, it's just like so much stuff.
What made me laugh, I honestly spit out my tea at this, is that this is a quote when I say this, that Epic apparently think of themselves as the coolest game developer on the planet. Well, that's not the title you give yourself.
No, boys. Not really. I mean, they do own Fall Guys, but
well, yeah.
Let's hope they don't mess it up.
Tim Sweeney thinks that not having crossplay on Fortnite will tear kids' friendships apart.
I mean,
although I have seen a quote by a teacher saying that, you know, they were doing like little groups depending on who they could team up with. So I don't know whether that's true.
You say that, but it's like, you know, I play Fortnite on my channel with viewers, and we tend to. I play on PC. We get have people on Xbox, have people on Switch. So crossplay, I'm like, is so good for the consumer that you don't all have to have the same platform, because not everyone has all the platforms. And like Fall Guys is a big example of this at the moment. I can only play with people on Steam. I can't play with anyone that plays on PS4. So that's like, and because there's no crossplay, that is half of the player base just split down the middle. Yeah. So that will, if that continued forever, that would make that game die quicker, because you're not bringing everyone together to keep because you need a lot of people in these games. You know,
and that's the point. Is it's the game that will die, not the friendship groups.
No, they'll move on to something else probably. But
exactly. So, you know, he's
it's
just like,
all
he
about the
has a
money.
great idea of his own self-importance, is my impression from this.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
And the Fortnite skins that were leaked included The Rock and John McClane. So John McClane is from Die Hard, for those who don't know. And obviously, as we've covered, Samus Aran, Ariana. I'm like, why? Yeah, interesting.
They added a footballer into Fortnite the other day. It's like, basically, do they think people want to buy these skins to bring them money in? And the skins are not cheap. The people like that, they're normally charging around about 2,000 V-Bucks, which is about £12.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money just for a cosmetic item. You know?
But remember, kids are playing this and spending on their parents' credit card for it.
Yeah, this is why I don't have kids. Because I know my little brat would, like, spend all my money.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I know what I'm like. If they took after me, that's it.
Yeah, the piece of copy that I like best out of this that's been leaked is that even after Epic had demoed Fortnite on a Mac, Tim Cook, who's the CEO of Apple, didn't know who Tim Sweeney was and had to ask his team. It's like, who are you, dude? Who are you?
Nice. Right, should we move on? This is going to be a bit of a shorter story because, like, okay, reports are coming in that people's copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are not working anymore, which is not good.
No, this is 7 years after the release of the game, and their cartridges don't.
It is. So I thought to myself, do you know what would be a good little feature? I will grab my 3DS. I will grab my Pokemon Omega Ruby, and we will try live on stream. Does it still work? But it's not in there. I don't know where it is. I've looked through all my 3DS games, and it's not in any of them.
You are terribly, terribly untidy, Bestie. This is what I meant to tell everybody. Shocking.
I am normally really good with putting games back in the boxes they're meant to be in. All I can think it's in one of my DS cases. It's in one of my DS cases, and I've got a lot of DS games. So yeah, I don't know. We can't test this out.
It's been stolen by Kelly.
No. She wanted to play a bit of Pokemon.
Kelly has been using your cards.
Oh, she's been buying cat food again. Rubbish.
Anyway, so coming back to the story, people are saying that, or random person has said there hasn't worked since spring 2020, and another one in Italy said it's not worked since at least 2019, and says it's a widespread issue. Whether it is or not, I'm not sure.
That's why I wanted to try it. See if it was a widespread issue. Well, that was anticlimactic. It was anticlimactic. I even forgot.
Did you experience the berry glitch?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, stopped berries growing from trees 366 days from when the game was first played.
I don't think so. I'm really lucky with stuff like this. It's like I've never experienced Joy-Con drift. I don't know. I think it might have something to do with the way people look after things.
You're right, CT. It was a little bit anticlimactic.
The problem was this story was in, and I didn't remember till about 5:45 that, oh my God, I was going to do this on thing. Quick, I know where it all is. Grabbed my 3DS, grabbed the game. Oh, it's not in there. To be fair, there was a game in there, but it was Pokemon X.
Fail, Bestie, fail.
So yeah, so you might want to check your copy. If it doesn't work, you can't do anything about it anyway. So
yeah, that's the end of that.
Right. Do you remember when there were rumours going around that Microsoft was going to buy Discord?
Do you know what? They were apparently going to pay like 10 billion, but it never happened, did it?
No, it didn't happen.
The buyout didn't materialise.
No. But Sony has invested in Discord. So full integration is coming to the PS5 and PS4 next year.
Yeah. So this is a minority investment.
Yes, yeah.
Not supposed to buy.
It's just like working together. I mean, Nintendo could use doing something like this as well for their online infrastructure, because we don't have voice chat. And the thing is, we know voice chat works because the Fortnite has voice chat.
Yeah.
But the Nintendo games...
Our goal is to bring Discord and PlayStation experiences closer together on console and mobile starting early next year, allowing friends, groups, and communities to hang out, have fun, and communicate more easily while playing games together. Well, to be fair, the cheesy chat is, already having fun, hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Discord is used by a lot of people over regular voice chat anyway, because obviously you can control it well and you can just have certain people invited to it. Yeah,
we use Discord for this podcast, don't we?
Yeah, we use Discord for this podcast. Which why it was a little bit like worrying, I think, when Microsoft suddenly came out and went, well, not Microsoft said it, but the rumors were like, Microsoft's going to buy Discord, because it's kind of like, oh, what's going to happen to it? Whereas this, it's just a minority investment, so they don't really have any control. I think it's just, here's a load of money. Now, can you do this for us? I think is what it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. It is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing if you've got a PlayStation and you want to talk to people.
Totally. Personally, I never want to talk to anybody. I'm all right with you, but I've noticed during the pandemic that I'm quite the introvert. To be fair.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
I also feel like I do want people to social distance from me forever.
just get like a big baseball bat, swing it around.
Yeah,
Right.
because I do feel like when I like it when I go into the shops and people stay 2 meters away from me. I enjoy that.
No, that doesn't happen anymore. Anyway. Microsoft. Yes. They've actually, on their Microsoft store on PC, they're cutting the percentage, aren't they, from 30%, from a 30-70 split from payment down to, is it 12? 1288?
Yes, this is on a leaked document from January 2021 titled Microsoft Store Policies and App Store Principles. And it goes into detail about the revenue share. I mean, in one slide.
To be fair, I don't think that's the problem with getting games on that. They need to sort out their store. It's not great when you try and buy stuff on there. Not that I have bought anything, but I've looked on it and it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. But there were rumours that they were going to be cutting it back on the console as well. And Microsoft has said, no, we are not doing that. It's still going to be 70-30 split. I mean, that would be a big chunk of money to lose. But it would also be good, like, if you were lower than your competitors, you might get more people, because obviously the people making the games would want you to buy it on that console, because they get more money if you buy it on that console than the other one. But yeah, it's not happening.
So we could see more details about this leaked document because it will be brought forward in the Epic and Apple as third-party witness for both companies. So, we might get more information coming out. So that'll be interesting to see. I mean, it'd be huge for the industry if Microsoft did take that stance. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to affect us consumers at the end of either way. We'll still be paying the same price for the games. It's just going to be something nice for the developers, and that would probably be good for smaller independent developers to get that kind of more money. But your EAs and stuff, they just be like, wow, even more money. World domination. What are we going to do today? The same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world.
Count our money.
Right.
So moving on. Ninqueso is looking into animations beyond the Mario movie. So who would like to see what?
I just want them to leave computer games as computer games. They're never good as films. It's I am so worried. I'm not worried. I'm just like, I'm so doubtful that this Mario movie is going to be good. Mario, even in the Mario RPGs, does not have conversations. His vocabulary is limited to woohoo.
I have got really one comment for you. The Pikachu movie was good. Detective Pikachu was amazing. Great. It was amazing. I've heard some people like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie as well. I am not one of them. It has Jim Carrey in. We really enjoyed the Pikachu movie, didn't we?
I really liked it. I went to the cinema to see that by myself, and there was like about 4 of us in the cinema. And the best thing was, it's like, I showed my ticket, started walking down to the screen, and they was like, oh, hang on, you get a free Pokemon card. I was like, great. Just what I want. Thank you for my free Pokemon card.
And then we watched it and ate pizza, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. The Detective Pikachu movie is good. It's not a masterpiece by any stretch.
It's entertaining.
But it's kind of like a PG version of Deadpool because Ryan Reynolds voices Pikachu. And although I think they obviously just let him have a bit of free reign with the voice acting. But yeah, so they are making the Mario movie that's meant to be coming out at some point, and they are looking at other ones. I think the other, obviously, the big ones are going to be a Zelda thing. I think Splatoon might get something, because that franchise is definitely... Obviously, Splatoon 3 is coming out next year, which is the second Splatoon game on the Switch, which is quite a shock. So I think that franchise might get something. But
does it lead to Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers won't get anything because there's the licensing on that. There's characters from all over the place that will never get a movie. You can't. This is like you can't do a Smash Brothers movie. It would not be possible. There's too many characters in the game, all from different locations. So yeah,
I'd be up for a Bowser movie.
So long, dear Bowser. I'm sure Bowser will be in this Mario movie. Right, sad news time.
Oh, yeah.
Fall Guys has been delayed on the Switch and Xbox. But that is so they can get crossplay fully in the works before it comes out.
It's like good news and bad news.
Yeah, it's like, I get why they don't want to release it before crossplay. When it first came out, obviously there was a lot of hype around it. And it was free to play if you had PlayStation Plus. So that brought a lot of people in that way. I don't know what it was like on PC in the first few days, but I feel that they might struggle to have a player base if it's all separated in 4 things with Xbox and Switch. I think Xbox more than Switch, because obviously you need like 60 people in a game. I mean, I'm looking forward to crossplay. That'll be really, really good when it does come out. Hopefully it's not too much past the summer.
I so want this on Xbox, and I so need a new Xbox. So those two things happening together would like make my 2021.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they do other things as well, because it's kind of like, at the moment you're limited to a squad of 4, which I get for squad games, but I don't see why, with a game like this, how it's just like 60 people just in, especially in the main game where you're not in a team kind of thing.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you could just have like more people in your squad to go into the same game. So that you could, so you like almost I could open it up to everyone that's watching my channel, and we could have like 40 people in, and then we just get an extra 20 people from outside. Would be really, really nice. I know a few like streamers have custom lobbies, but obviously that's all only people from their stream. So if they can't fill it up beyond whatever, it's just that. And also because it's a custom lobby, you don't get crowns, you don't get kudos for doing the games. Well, I think it'd be nice if you could. I know, it's just, I mean, it's funny, but
yeah. So
yeah.
If there anybody else in the chat who, like me, has an Xbox, would be really excited for this.
I know there's like people want it on the Switch. I know Gemma said earlier that she would play it more if it was cross-play. Yeah. But obviously, she's got a PlayStation, I'm on Steam, so she doesn't know anyone to play it with.
I think you're right, Cece. 30 of Fall Guys squad versus 30 of another Fall Guys squad.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be fab.
That'd be how would that work? Would that be like each round, like the worst people in the squads would get whittled down? See, Bartlett wants it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Because Fall Guys...
I would lead one squad and you would lead the other squad.
I think the only thing that's going to be a bit bad about this when it comes out and cross-play is fully integrated is you'll get a load of new players from the Xbox and Switch who have never played it before going up against people who've been playing this for well over a year.
Yeah.
And they're going to get it's going to be so hard for them. I mean, people like even now, like when you qualify, you watch some of the other people playing, like, a lot of people on the struggle bus already. And it's just like, wow. And when there's a whole new lot of people that don't know what's going on.
CC's on my team.
I have an Xbox and Switch, so yeah, I'd really benefit from this. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And it's a good thing for the game, having cross-play, because it will just keep it going, keep the player base up.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think on the whole, I know they're putting it back, but I think this is all for the best.
The new Pokemon plushie coming out.
Yeah.
It's a Yamper with...
But
but I like what you did there. But it's not just a Yamper. It is also a Joltik. And for some reason, the Joltik is a pull thing as well. It's got a pull cord on. But for some reason, it's on its butt.
Yeah.
It's on its butt.
And you pull the cord and then it vibrates its way back in.
No wonder Yamper has got like a really happy face on.
I mean, really, it's where the cord is coming out and where it's...
I know. It's just like, why?
We're a family-friendly channel. And this,
why?
yeah.
So if you've ever wanted a Yamper plushie with a Joltik stuck to its bot, there's a plushie for you right now.
It's not even stuck to its behind. It's
just dangling
directly underneath the tail.
It's dangling by some anal beads.
You said it, didn't you? You said it.
I went there. I went there.
I looked at this story and I was like, I can't even. And you did.
I know, and that's why Yamper is such a smile on its face.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Barlet wants one.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, Japan's weird.
It's very, very, very strange.
And that was the stories for this week.
That was this week.
Put that down.
It's question time. So the question is, did you expect such a radical chop from my hair? And are you happy with the old sweepness? The sweepness. Long side sweeping fringe.
I'm indifferent. I don't know. There's chili in the freezer, but okay, I don't want one now. You've put me off it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Violet. I'm not sure what I'm having for dinner. I've got chili in the freezer, but I've not taken it out the freezer, so.
Okay. I've got stir fry.
Ooh.
Anybody else got anything nice?
Anyone want to improve on stir fry?
I had steak last week, didn't I? I'm on chicken noodle stir fry this week.
That was ages ago.
Spring onion sauce.
I need to make some ramen again. I haven't made ramen for ages.
Ramen's epic. You had a donut today because I bought you the donut.
I did have a donut, and I wasn't going to save it till the podcast because, I'm a donut eating machine. Strawberries and cream donut. That's what I had. It was good.
And how many donut holes out of 5 would you give it?
4.
Ooh, Gemma's having KFC and Barlett's having cereal. 4 donut holes out of 5. That's not bad, actually.
I know. It's pretty good. That's why I asked for it. Donut Wednesday. I know. We need a Donut Wednesday song. Can I have some of your KFC, Gemma? Because I've not had KFC for ages.
So true.
Right. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter as GamerGirlMissBrie. GMRGRL_MISSBRIE.
Cool. And I am on this. Well, I'm obviously here. I'm on Twitter every day. And at 8 o'clock, we have got the 5th Ninqueso Cup in Mario Kart. So if you've got Mario Kart, it'd be nice if you could join us, get more and more people in. And I think last month was the first month I didn't win it as well. I was annihilated by Snowbear, who is unbelievably good at Mario Kart. CC Sports, if you're still here, I think Snowbear would beat you too. I know CC Sports is pretty good, but Snowbear was just next level. It was crazy. It was crazy. Twitch, not Twitter. Yeah, Twitch. But you can find me on Twitter at Ninqueso. And you can find me on Facebook, Ninqueso Twitch Gaming, which for some reason, if you type in El Gran Queso 74, you find it. You'll be there for Mario Kart. Awesome. Let's hope Snowbear's not there because he's good. I'm lying, Snowbear. If you want to be there, you can be. Right.
Are you ready to do the Batman thing?
No.
No. Do you need another donut before you do it?
Probably, but let's just do this. I'll see.
All right,
I'll see what
I'm
nonsense I
gonna
spout.
give you a 3 count. Ready?
Am I allowed to
3.
reference the Yamper at all in this Batman?
You are. Yes, you are. I was hoping for that.
Cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
Will the Pokemon Company release Ekins crawling on somebody else's bop bop? Find out the questions to these answers. Same cheesy time, same cheesy channel. That wasn't a very good one. Oh, this happens every time. It's rubbish. Right.
Actual stories may vary. So if you enjoy
depressed.
our little bit of gaming banter, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for listening, and thanks for telling a friend. Say good night.
Yeah,
bestie.
tell your friends. Good night, bestie.